I've decided to give up on LinkedIn, at least for now. My name's Gavin. I run an email and SMS marketing agency, and I make these videos to document my journey, share what I'm doing, share some lessons, and hopefully give some advice to people who are in a similar position to me or are getting up to that position. I really have nothing to sell you on this channel, so if you like it, awesome, subscribe. Any questions, I answer anything, so check them in the comments down below. For the past really 2 years, I've been posting every single day on LinkedIn. I've grown my account to about 10,000 followers, and as of this week, I've decided to give up. Honestly, I post a bunch of stuff, educational content, journeys, similar stuff to really what I talk about on this YouTube channel, and I've found that the amount of time that I spend posting on LinkedIn versus the return I get is not worth it. And by that, I mean, I get like zero return off of that platform. Aside from, finding the platform kind of cringe, I've also noticed that a lot of the stuff on there nowadays is just blatant garbage. It's just regurgitated ChatGPT trash where people aren't actually providing any value. Nothing new is being learned. It's just a bunch of people selling stuff and it's not interesting. I've decided to stop posting because as a business owner, the reason I was posting in the first place, to be fully transparent, is to get clients, right? And honestly, even though I say I have nothing to sell you on this YouTube channel, eventually I do think there's a play to generate business from it. And so if I'm not getting like an ROI from the platform, I'm not gonna keep spending time on there. When I first started posting on LinkedIn, my intention was to grow my following. And the idea was I'd grow enough of a following and generate awareness to the point where I would eventually get more clients and close more deals. In the last 2 years of posting every day, I think I've got 2 clients from LinkedIn. And I'll be fully honest with you, I don't even know if those were directly from LinkedIn. I actually think it was from people I met in person who saw my stuff on LinkedIn, who I reminded them of me and then eventually closed them. Now, there's an argument to be made that that is a worthwhile expedition. But as my business has grown, my time has gotten more and more restricted. At the time of recording, we have 7 staff. We're doing about, a couple months ago, we had $80,000 in revenue. This month, we'll probably do something similar. That's USD, by the way. And I need to be very strict about where I spend my time. LinkedIn takes me to write 5 posts every single week that are good and valuable, about 2 hours every single week. That 2 hours, and this is why I'm recording this, I have to weigh where I can spend 2 hours and what kind of ROI I can get from spending that 2 hours elsewhere. And when I think about it, 2 hours, I could probably produce 3 to 4 YouTube videos, right? I could record 3 to 4 YouTube videos. And the ROI I'm seeing from YouTube far outweighs anything that I'm getting from LinkedIn. And that in itself is an approach that I've really had to dial in a bunch just throughout my business and my journey, right? Because I've had to really think about, time is scarce, time is finite. Where should I allocate my time, both for highest quality of life, but also highest ROI? If I had infinite time, sure, I do LinkedIn, but it's just not there right now. The algorithm's kind of gotten a bit trash lately. I'm not seeing healthy engagement. And honestly, the following that I've built, being an expert in my field, which is email and SMS marketing, I've garnered an audience, not really of clients, but of other people who are trying to learn to do email and SMS marketing to then sell to clients as well. I have found that a lot of the clients that I want to sell to, which is like e-commerce businesses, they're not there. At least I don't think they're there. And I've also, I tried speeding up the process by repurposing content across Twitter and LinkedIn. I'm also kind of done with Twitter, honestly. Now, the types of content I've experimented with on LinkedIn have been long form posts. I've done a bunch of commenting. I did 5 comments every day on people's posts for like 2 weeks. Didn't really get anything from that. And sure, maybe I called it quits too early. And I've also posted a bunch of videos on LinkedIn. I've posted like well over 100 videos on there. None of them have gotten traction. None of my content is being fed to new people. It just feels like my content's being spun in the existing audience that I already have, which from a discovery perspective, in terms of getting in front of new audiences, isn't really what I'm after. So I've given up, at least for now, until I get more time. Hey, call me a quitter. You're a hater if you do. Anyway, I've just given up on that platform and I've decided to allocate my time to other areas where I can generate better return on investment, which is in this case, YouTube, my newsletter, and SEO. So if you have any questions about my experience on LinkedIn, let me know. I'm happy to answer anything. I just don't think it's a valuable waste or use rather of time that results in a waste of time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Any questions, check them in the comment section down below. I record videos like this 3 times a week. Bunch of cool stuff. And if you want to learn about email marketing, follow me on LinkedIn apparently, but also check out my other email marketing YouTube channel where I post purely educational content on that. We'll see you guys in the next one.